It is great to have you back here at Coin Lady channel. What do I mean when I say that everything is going swimmingly? Guys, listen. It's clear that we will be taking a profit in the coming months. And that's fantastic news. Yes. We will also be cashing in on XRP. Keep it in mind. Anyway, I'm sure the next few years will go swimmingly. Why? The reason being that we are aware of both the future and the present. Just picture yourself receiving a lottery ticket, doesn't it? You can do everything you want without having to watch, wait, or deal with the fact that most people will get nervous, paranoid, excited, or whatever while they're on Agile. Lottery tickets are right here, and I prefer not to see them as mere lottery tickets, but rather as the keys to their financial independence. To put it simply, that is the case. Am I correct? All we need to do is wait. We already have them. Is it now our obligation to hold them to X dollars before we can pocket the profit? No way. You must not fall into that trap. No matter what we do this year, we will be taking profits, as I mentioned before. But eventually, through regulated networks and names, we will witness a flood of trillions of dollars flowing into this space. I think there is just one digital asset endeavor in this field right now that has legal clarity. It has enraged the SEC. They're making an effort to transfer that. And you know what? The XRP token has been cleared by the courts. And once we have regulations, after the SEC has moved out of our path, too, the digital revolution will continue unabated. Having said that, let's get down to brass tacks and discuss the subject at hand. I see. Now, let's begin. A huge bow to Generation Infinity, an excellent media conglomerate. In regards to this Ripple X podcast, they published an article. Since Ripples have so many advantages, our goal is to have the XRP ledger serve as the central repository for all stable currency and real-world assets. As stated in the quotation, this is done using the Axela network. This is the network that, with the support of Ripple X Dev, is establishing institutional DeFi projects on the XRP ledger. Their whole attention is on that. By the way, there have been some wonderful venues and activities where we have learned a bit more about this. Lots of fantastic projects have been working on that on the XRP ledger recently, taking into account that the AMM is now operational, and I am aware that there have been issues. It has been the subject of much outcry. You won't believe how many issues those improvements resolved. Though, it will work out. We will be okay. Some bumps in the journey are inevitable. No worries. Though, regardless, we have a detailed analysis of what to expect over the next 2 years when we actually look at this. As a result, the XRP ledger and XRP itself are thoroughly explained. The developer funding is correct here. A total of $30 million has been doled out, with 20+ teams from different nations receiving awards. Here we have the XLS30M in real time with Ripple X. We have all the details regarding the market-making ability, pricing action, price discovery, and other reasons why this was crucial. Cut costs everywhere. The AMM issue is receiving a lot of attention. Next, we have the podcast episode where David Schwartz discusses the AMM. Unlike traditional order books, which require human intervention, the AMM continuously supplies liquidity for purchasing and selling assets, which is a huge boon to the XRP ledger. Assets are the operative word here since they can refer to anything of value that is tokenized. For tokenization to be successful, there must be a market maker, and liquidity. Given this, the next question is what will happen in light of the AMM, which is, in contrast to the AMM on XLM and XDC. This is entirely new. All of these significant advantages are incorporated right into the DEX. When this is all fixed, then what? It works, it's solid, and a lot of money is going through it. Well, now that it's out there, we can see expansion and big players using it. On the XRP ledger, DeFi functionality is now going to get a huge increase. Our smart contract risk is likewise non-existent. One essential component of the blockchain, the AM, removes any doubt about the security of smart contracts. A unified liquidity pool consolidates all available funds into a single, easily accessible location on the blockchain, eliminating the need to separate them into separate ecosystems or use leverage. XRP's existing advantages, such as rapid, cheap, and high-throughput transactions, are advantageous to AMM since they allow for more efficient liquidity and trading. In terms of those advantages, it is crucial to know this again. Now, David has also provided an explanation of the effective collaboration between the AMM and order book decks down here. While order books have the potential to be efficient, they do require user input and do not offer continual liquidity. By merging them, you get access to two pools of liquidity and can implement price-optimizing smart order routing. It should be noted that single-sided deposits can only interact with the AMM and not the order books. Hence, their ability to do so is contingent upon the availability of liquidity. Consequently, the XRP ledger always contains liquidity from both the order books and the AMM, particularly in terms of the liquidity opportunity. This changes the game. Next, we can see the Axelar Foundation if we move to the right side of the screen. According to the Axelar Foundation's founder, or DeFi, lead Sari, the AMM marks a significant turning point for Ripple and the XRP ledger. With this connection, the XRP ledger is now interoperable with more than 60 different blockchains, making it the first of its kind. At this time, Axelar is compatible with all of the main Ethereum VM blockchains, including Ethereum, Arbitrage, and Base. Their service extends to all Cosmos IBC chains as well. The integration with Solana is also scheduled for the second quarter. With this connectivity, customers can safely move large assets from other chains to the XRP ledger. In addition, developers can take advantage of Axelar's message forwarding features to execute activities across any supported network or send any payload to call contracts. To put it more simply, Jason thinks this paves the way for a flood of new cross-chain uses on the XRP ledger. XRP ledger. Programmers can also convert their current apps into solutions that work across chains. Envision a world where the NFT, naming services, lending protocols, and cross-chain swaps are all possible. Building bridges. This is by no means an exhaustive list. If blockchains are like cities, then users and liquidity will flock to them in proportion to the quality of their highways and the extent to which they are interconnected. The XRP ledger is also not very linked right now. I predict that the XRP ledger will experience a flood of new users and, hopefully, liquidity as a result of the Axelar connection going live. Given Ripple's, the XRP ledger's distinct benefits with regulatory clarity, and all of its ties with financial institutions and enterprises throughout the years, we aim to make it the dominant hub for real-world assets and stable currency. Naturally, a large number of engineers will switch to the XRP ledger if we factor it into accountability. Many features are appealing to developers, such as, for instance, liquidity, incentives for providers, simpler token liquidity, improved market efficiency, and so on. What we care about most, though, is the potential help this will give tokenization initiatives. Well, not only is there a tremendous increase in liquidity, but there is also cross-chain connection. When it comes to tokenization, all of this is vital. Right now, tokenization is a major topic of emphasis. Therefore, the M got passed at a significant period. Tokenization is pervasive. It's everywhere you look. Here, we are aware that this individual posted as far back as February, but we don't know when, probably October, till today. Good morning, crypto. I've got some exciting news. Tokenization is going to completely change the XRP game. Ledger and Ripple Chief Technology Officer David Schwartz reveals a 12 to 18-month timeframe with a market cap of $1.4 quadrillion. Trillion dollars will pour into XRP if just one person is captured. Well, that concludes our video. As always, I'd appreciate it if you could subscribe and leave a comment with your opinions. Muchas gracias. Depart.